click, click, click. Hello everyone, and welcome to Four Seasons up here at Whistler, British Columbia. I'm here again to do another What's in My Bag. It is a getaway, it is a holiday for me, but I do take this opportunity to do a little bit of work, and Camera Girl doesn't mind because she loves her cold plunging, she loves running, she loves swimming, she does all those things, and while she's busy, I'm here shooting my video. And so what's in my bag for this trip? Oh, I thought I would bring the new Canteener. This is the 6 liter Canteener. It comes both in the black and the khaki colorway, and the 3.5 liter, the previous version, I was in Italy, so check out that video. I had Chris review one, I reviewed the other. I liked the bag, I liked the concept, I just wanted a bigger version. So Albert listened, and the team over there, Wotancraft, sent me this 6 liter. So I used this on this trip. I used it a little bit in Vancouver, always on a day off with Camera Girl, because it's just, usually when I'm working, I want a little bit bigger bag. And for me, this is a great holiday bag. And you can see I have a couple of the new modules on here too, because the front has Molly. In fact, maybe I'll take it off so you can see how it comes when you buy it without any of the extra accessories. So this is one of the modules here, so you take that off, and this is like the medium size module, which I like. It's just the right size to hold my battery pack. So right here, so this is what it looks like. Enough connections in the front for Molly, as well as you have these little front pockets here, which depending on what you're doing and how safe you feel, I have my, as you can see, I have my sunglasses case in here, and then I have my flashlight over here. And so if you are in a busy city, like if I was in Italy, in Florence, I would probably never use this bag unless I was out in the countryside somewhere in Tuscany, because I would always be worried of pickpockets, right? So even up here in Whistler, no one walks that close to you, and even if they did, I wouldn't put anything overly precious on the outside here. Obviously my wallet and stuff would be on this back zip, which again, I love the back zip. So in the back here, I have my little Mini 5 from Plotter, and this is technically a mini journal, I guess, but I use it as a little wallet. And then over here, I have my little change pouch. So those two things, change pouch and wallet in the back zip here. And on here, this is one of the specials they have from the holiday gift program. And I had said I wish they made these as a regular item, and they did. It does come with a Molly connector here, but as well as this little lobster claw, so you can just clip this onto your belt clip or anything that has you want to hang it off of. But this is great. I wish it came in black. It doesn't, but if you have the khaki bag, then this is fantastic. But right here is my faithful Ricoh GR1, and I always talk about this. This is from 1998. I bought this brand new for my honeymoon. So this camera has been faithful from the very beginning of my marriage up till now. Now I did have to have the lens replaced in Hong Kong, so the lens is different, but we resurrected this thing, still works, and typically use this on my holidays because it's just a fun, compact little camera. So this was my film point and shoot. I just saw my main camera here is the M10R with the 21 f4 Super Angulon old school lens. Gets the vignette. In fact, Camera Girl, one of the photos, I'll see if she'll let me post it, but she's like, you added too much vignette to this. I'm like, that's the natural vignette. Even stop down to f8, f11, you still get the vignette. But this was been my main lens for the trip. I could do selfies with Camera Girl. Like I was doing stuff like this, holding it out and doing selfies, which you wouldn't think you could do with an M, but you just scale focus to, whatever, 0.45. And this actually has close focus. It goes to, what does it go to? It goes to 0.4. And so it's great to have a live view M. So having like M10 and above, because the exposure does not work very well on a digital M because it sticks back so far that the metering is thrown off. And so you need live view. And so this lens has a lot of character. This lens definitely needs infinity lock, so you can play with the aperture and you can focus. So you can change the aperture because the aperture ring moves with the focus ring. So it's a little bit weird, but anyways, love this lens. So this has been my main camera, M10R, and then for film, GR1. And so, as I mentioned, this is one of the pocket modules I use, and in here is my my main battery bank thing. It's, what was the name of the brand now? I don't know how to say. Inui. I'll have links down below. They sent this to me. It gives you the percentage of how much power you have left. It has up to 100 watts. This one here is 100 watts USB-C, and then the one over is 45 watts, which is still good. And then you have the USB-A, and so I have 3 cords in here. I have USB, what do I have? USB-C to C, C to A, and then my lightning cable. And this is 25,000 milliamp hours. So this is the maximum you can have on a plane, but it's nice and squat. Well, guess what? This pouch is nice and squat, fits perfectly in here. So this is what I use when I'm out and about most of the time, and I never go without power. Even back in Vancouver when I'm roaming the city, I always have a power bank with me. And then on this other one here, on the smaller pouch, I didn't really need anything in here except just put an extra roll of film, and I could, I guess, just as easily put my change pouch in here. But yeah, I didn't need to use this because, again, I'm on vacation. I don't want to overpack things. So let's get into this top half here. Now, I did overstuff it a little bit because, well, you know, I like to pack a lot of things. And the first thing I have is, I keep on showing this, and it's again part of that holiday program where Wotancraft is now making this available to buy. So this is really cool. This is their packable tote, and as you can see, it's actually pretty darn big. It takes up almost as much space, maybe a little bit more than the 5-liter shopping bag, the corridor shopping bag, but this folds out much bigger, and it has MOLLE in the front, and you can buy the MOLLE accessories that was made specifically for this bag. And so even camera girl's like, I want one. So I have a spare, and she shall have one, but use this all the time. Like even just today, we went out and, you know, just grabbed some snacks for the hotel room. And so this packable tote, and basically the way you do it is you fold it in from where the MOLLE is, and then you fold it, and then you fold it, and then you have all these extra straps and stuff. And I'm not doing a good job because I'm in a hurry. And you could just see how this just clips down right on here, and you clip it, and there you go. Messy, but works. And now it's just kind of in on top here. So again, it expands my carry from 6 liters to, I'm assuming this is like 12 liters or so. So this also is a must-have, again, in town or even when I'm on vacation. And then now in here, the organization is pretty simple. You can see in here, they give you that little divider system in here that you can divide things up. And so so I did it in like a triangle shape, so you get 3 basic pockets, is my smaller Orbit Key dop kit. I'm not gonna go in here and show you exactly everything that's in here, but it's all my essentials from Tide pen to Sharpie to all my regular pens, a multi-tool, a flashlight, gaffer tape, Zippo lighter, all the little knickknacks that you might need when especially when you're on vacation, you don't have access to all your main tools. But this is my slightly smaller dop kit. In town, it's a little bit taller, and I have electronic kind of dop kit stuff in here as well. But this one here easily fits inside one of the compartments here. And then there is a back section. In the back section, I have my bigger plotter journal here. This is the Bible size, so this always comes with me. Notes, planning, has my calendars and stuff like that, so I always have this with me. And then in here I have my main kind of point and shoot. So sure, I have my M10R, but we went out for dinner, fine dining, and this is the camera I take with me. I love the flash. I wish it was like a built-in flash, but the fact that it isn't, it is nice that there is a bit of a distance between the lens and where the flash goes, or else you get like that red eye in your photos. And so having this on here is nice and light. Camera girl and I went e-bike riding, and she went cold plunging, and this is the camera I had kind of around my neck to shoot. I left my M10R back in the hotel because, you know, on e-bike, fine dining, having a little point and shoot like this, and then having a little point and shoot like this, again on vacation, this is more than powerful enough that I would want to use on vacation. And then finally, in the last little pouch, this is the new pouch they have. It's between the medium and the small. They call it the XM5 pouch. I don't think they should call it that because my Deluxe fits nicely in here. What I did is I put a little divider, and I have two M-mount lenses. Now, I probably shouldn't have brought it because, again, I'm overly gearing up, but because I have the new square hood hoods, and so this is for the 40 M Roker. I mean, look at that hood. Isn't that cool? It looks more like, oh, I can see myself. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a 35 King of Bokeh, doesn't it? Nice and metal, right? I like the way it connects on as well. You can still put filters in the front, but this is fantastic. And of course, having a nice clip-on lens hood is great for M-mount, especially for film cameras, right? Because if light is coming in when you're walking around, you can burn your cloth shutter. Now this rear cap is obviously for the 21 Super Angulon because it has such a long rear element, but right here, and then this is my beloved and also nice lens cap again for M-mount. You just have that little clip and it just slides on and off. This is my 28 Summicron version 1. You know, it has that big, ugly plastic and expensive because I broke my first one, had to buy my second one, $250 US, and that's with the deal from a buddy of mine. Thanks, Retro Photo Reading. So $250, that's a deal, but it didn't even come with the front lens cap. Lens cap can cost you up to maybe $100, the square one, $100. So I'd say between $350 to $400 for the original 28 Summicron V1 lens hood and cap. And so I never babied it. It always stuck out so far. Now that's it. From here to here, it looks better than the original. It's stronger than the original because it's all metal, and it has a slip-on cap, so less chance of this falling off when I'm out and about. And so I didn't need to bring these two, but I'm a nerd, so I wanted to bring it with me. And having it in this pouch here didn't take up too much space in my kit. And then that's it. And just take this out here. This is completely empty right now in here. So I was able to fit all of that, but that's quite a bit of stuff in this little 6-liter Canteener. I love it. I like the concept. If you're in a country where, or you're in a situation where you can put stuff on the outside, not worry about things being stolen, I think this is a great way to go. It's not a waterproof top, but it is kind of like, you know, kind of pull it and cinch it up, and you can keep it covered like this, or you can have it open if you need quick and easy access all the time. So even if you're not a photographer, I can see like tradespeople using either the 3.5 liter or the 6 liter and just kind of putting your main tools. You have enough zipped areas like this back area and this whole interior module to put things in here. And oh, I forgot to mention here, I have my hero clip. You have Molly on either sides here, so you can turbo up this bag quite a bit. Like I had the two, as you saw, the two modules on the outside here, and the third point and shoot module on the side here like this. Now I don't think the bag is going to be ready to show you before this video's out, but I'll show you if I can. But right here, I won't even name it, but you could probably tell. This is a new bag I'm testing, but I'm not supposed to talk about it yet. And so stay tuned for this. And that's it. That's everything that's in my bag while I'm on vacation up here in Whistler with Camera Girl at Four Seasons. And so thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you have any questions. I'll have links to as many of the items that I do have here. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, my t-shirt. This is an older coupe t-shirt that was discontinued and they brought it back, baby. And so if you want this t-shirt, I'll again put links down below. And I'm shooting this whole video on a Pocket 3 and the wireless microphone, but on a lavalier, and I'm using my iPhone to monitor. So I didn't need to use camera girl. I mean, she's really stable, but she's not this gimbal stable, so that she can relax over there. All right, so thanks for watching. Oh, another thing here, I've been using this this light here from Harlow. This is the Blade 6. It also is LED, so if you do a long press, long press here, there you go, now it's red. There you go, now it's red. Then long press again, and back to, and I matched it. 66,000 Kelvin, because I'm in the shade. 6,000 Kelvin here. As you can see, it matches perfectly out here. And I have this up front just for a little bit of fill, and so it makes everything look good. All right, now that's it. End of the video. We'll talk to you soon, and happy shooting. Click, click, click. Ugh, allergies or something. Peace.